Having your baby in the ICU, whether it's NICU, PICU, take your pick, is extremely difficult in so many different ways. Emotionally, physically, relationshipally, and financially. And I know talking about money is very difficult, and it's been taught to be this private thing. But I want to share with you kind of the situation we're in, the struggles that we've been through. And this is more or less just to glorify how amazing God can be and the way that he can provide when everything seems really bleak. I'll try to keep this as short as I can. The first big blessing is that Jimmy is covered by Indiana Medicaid. And that is huge, because if he was not covered by that, we would be millions of dollars in debt as far as insurance goes. So that is a huge, huge blessing. Millions of dollars covered by insurance, which is unbelievable. And I can't even wrap my head around what would have happened if that was not our situation. Don't know how many of you know, but I do know I do own my own business, and I'm a videographer. And before Jimmy was born, we had 4 clients, and the 4th one had come along right before Kim was about to give birth, and it helped Kim to be able to step away from her full-time job and to take more time for upcoming Jimmy and our kids and all of those things. We were expecting Jimmy to have a coarctation of the heart, which is a narrowing of the artery. And that's not what happened. But if that were to happen, he was going to be having a surgery. It was going to fix the issue. And then we were going to come home and everything was going to be normal. Instead, we ended up with a very different type of situation, and we were in the hospital for a very long time. And everything priority-wise changed. Like, of course, I want to keep my business running, and of course, I want to do what I need to do. But Jimmy just felt like so much more important, and being there for him felt so much more important. I reached out to our 4 clients, and I let them know the situation, let them know what was wrong with Jimmy, why I was gone, and asked if we could have just a short break where we didn't create video content for that month, and I wouldn't charge them, and we'd pick it up later. The big client that we signed right before Kim went on maternity leave, basically, it didn't work out, and I won't go into too much detail, but it was tough. It was really, really tough, and we were worried about a lot of things. But that was the first big blow. And then more recently, one of our other clients, they are going through some of their own hardships, and so we've been put on pause with them. So financially, we're struggling just to make ends meet, buy groceries, gas, all that stuff. We just figured out the other day, just in food and gas travel-wise, for seeing Jimmy in the hospital, that costs us almost $6,000. So that is a huge burden on us as well. So we were getting to the point where we were afraid that we weren't even going to be able to make our mortgage. And we're the type of people where we really don't like to ask for help. But we started asking for help, thankfully. And we had so many people come through for us that I can't even take the time to thank all of them. But we had a GoFundMe, which so many people donated to, and we're so grateful for all of you who have donated. It's really, really, really helped. Our church has helped out tremendously. Pretty much single-handedly the reason we are still able to be in our house. We've had a couple of families give significantly more than they should have. And you know who you are. Thank you. I cannot express the gratitude that I have for these people and what they did. It's amazing. So I know that talking about money is usually a difficult part, something that we don't really like to do. And I don't share this for like a sympathy or woe is we, because there are many families who are going through this. But if you are a family that's going through this and you're feeling like you don't really want to ask for help, you really should get past that and you should ask for help, because if you're in a situation like we are, or you need it, and you shouldn't be ashamed of the situation that you're in. It's not your fault. And the way I think of it is, we're going to get through this, and someday I'm going to be in a position where I can give as much and help as much as these people have helped us. And I look forward to that day. I cannot wait. And hopefully, no matter who's watching this, this is encouraging to you, knowing that no matter the situation that you're in, what you're going through, there's a way through it. All right, I'm done.